This is James Bowen. 4 years ago, he was homeless on the streets of London, busking during the day to make enough money to spend the night in a shelter. This difficult lifestyle was taking its toll on James until a chance meeting with a stray cat he named Bob changed his life. James found Bob as a stray, curled up and hurt in a hallway. He realised that Bob was alone, so spent the little money he had on taking Bob to the vet and paying for his treatment.
After I fed him his antibiotics for 2 weeks, he started following me further up the road each day until one day he actually jumped on the bus with me.
That bus was taking James to Covent Garden, where he would sell copies of The Big Issue, a charity magazine that supports the homeless. James was the only vendor in central London with a cat, and the pair became local celebrities with passers-by. When press began to cover them in local news, their fan base became even more affectionate.
Oh my goodness, look at that, Bob. Look, who's that? Who's that? That's incredible. Thank you so much.
A literary agent read about James in a local newspaper and encouraged him to write a book about the reality of homelessness. She helped him to get it published, but James could never have imagined the impact it would have.
It's been completely from one extreme to the other. You know, when I was selling the street paper, The Big Issue, for instance, you know, a lot of people didn't understand how it actually worked. So, you know, they'd look at you and they'd go, get a job. And then all of a sudden, now I'm an author, published author, and it's like completely opposite. Everybody, you know, wants to hear what I have to say.
James was asked if he found it frustrating that it took a cat to give a homeless person a voice.
Absolutely, but I'm glad that I can be a voice for people who don't have a voice. I want to, you know, help people if I can, and if, you know, me doing it with Bob brings more awareness to, you know, the situation of people who are homeless or people who are underprivileged, wonderful.
James made social media pages, and the book went on to top bestseller charts for 76 weeks. Its success prompted James' agent to consider that a movie might be next.
It's just so many people following him on Facebook and Twitter, and this is before it's even been published over in America, so it's a unique story.
You can never say anything's concrete, you know, until it happens.
But a film was made.
It's very bizarre. I mean, 4 years ago when the book came out, I thought that I'd probably still be selling The Big Issue and busking today. I never thought that, you know, I'd be sitting here now with Bob, you know, doing a press junket for a film.
Critics have praised the film for being a responsible representation of homelessness and for drawing attention to the cause.
I think it's a beautiful, amazing story, and hopefully will open people's eyes to what it's like to be living on the streets and to be, you know, struggling in life.
James and Bob's incredible experience has seen them swap the streets for the red carpet. It's a dramatic change that James could not have imagined when he was homeless. However, he hasn't forgotten the experience of his previous life.
To anybody who ever passes somebody who sees somebody in the street, you know, give them a coffee and a sandwich, have a chat to them, you know, it makes their day. Everybody deserves a second chance.